we've got some terrific... Basketball in store. For you tonight, along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at the Spurs.
Well, they've battled these guys twice this season, each winning one. I'm really looking forward to seeing who wins this third contest.
Yeah, it's been a fun back and forth between these teams this season. I only see it heating up a little bit more tonight.
Here's Pierce, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Jokic. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Here's Fox. 6-point game. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. The open shot, Jokic. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Jokic has gotten a second bucket on the night.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
To the middle. Gordon with a steal. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Jokic has got 8.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Stephon Castle. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Fox can't hit from in close. Pass to Pierce. Back to Jokic. Here's Ellis. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 5.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that three. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
To the right side. Down low. Here's Jokic. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Here's Wembanyama. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
And what's scary about Wemby is that his jumper is only getting better.
It's stolen by Barnes. Fox for 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
To the inside.
Oh, my goodness. How
Wow.
about that? Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Castle on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Pass to Murray. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The 3 from Barnes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Denver. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
San Antonio foul. First personal foul. First team foul. San Antonio substitution.
Here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. The Nuggets need to get one up. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Gordon with a steal. And Denver pushing it up now. Murray, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Left side Murray. Murray going to work inside.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Fox. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Denver leading by 5. Wing shot on the way. Murray, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Valanciunas sets a screen. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs trail by 5.
Substitution on the court.
Puts the move on. Brown grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first set.
It's Jokic, high post. He's got 10. They kick it out to Murray. Murray cashes in a long 3.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you, Brian.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 13. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Harper going inside. Here's Cornette. Pass to Champagny. Goes back up. And Vassell with the lay-in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Jokic. Pick by Murray. Now Watson. Now Jokic. He's got 15. Jokic easy over the top.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Champagny. Excellent defense there from Watson.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Jamal Murray. Substitution on the court.
Here's Pierce. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the Spurs with possession here, trailing by 10. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
And you have to admire the effort that Castle plays with. I mean, he's a willing rebounder.
Pass to Valanciunas. Gordon outside. Here's Pierce. He's guarded by Castle. Clock at 6. Fades. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Stolen by Valanciunas. To the inside. Here's Pierce. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Spurs trail by 8. Castle with it. 5 points in the game. And it's good. 2 points. Castle's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Ellis. Off target with the 3. Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. The 3 ball. Fox splashing it home from deep.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Castle on the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Keon Ellis.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And stolen by Jokic. On the break. Oh, how about Jokic running the break?
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
On the wing, Fox. With the teardrop. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So crafty on these takes to the rim. Jokic senses when he should just look to drive.
And it's Fox missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
A minute 42 left in the 3rd quarter here. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling.
First one falls for him. And Jokic drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Denver pushing it up now. Gordon can't hit. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run. There's the drive. And stolen by Jokic. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Free throw drops from Murray. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Here's Pierce. And there it is for him. Pierce has got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
To the middle. They need this. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
Pass to Pierce. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Pierce. Give him 8. Pass to Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Both free throws good from Gordon.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's Denver up 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thanks for that, Allie. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
Here's Jokic. Oh, nice sequence from Jokic.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver leading by 8. Out to Gordon. Here's Pierce. Murray for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Jokic from the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him the point guard. I call him the scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jokic. Oh, no good on the layup. Spurs trail by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Boy, he has been hard to stop.
Yeah, and they've thrown a few things at him, too, but to no avail.
Gordon. And that's in.
Well, sometimes it seems as if Gordon prefers to finish through contact. He doesn't back down from anyone.
Ball with a steal. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Jokic.
That's just excellent defense from Victor. He just understands how to alter shots with his presence.
Fox bangs it in. What a move.
What a huge shot. Fox wants to be the guy with the ball in his hands at key points, and you can tell.
Jokic up top. Here's Murray from downtown. Oh, it doesn't go. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, the stop.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Jokic up top. Outside Gordon. Unloads. Wembanyama there for the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Fox fires. Always attacking Fox.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Jokic. Ooh, it doesn't go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Jokic. Stolen by Castle. Barnes drives in. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
trailing by 4. Outside Murray. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Like she in spaghetti, heavy. Circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want 'em blue like belly. Lotta jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven. Around and get